Travel west from Midtown Manhattan through the Lincoln Tunnel to the Jersey side. It's MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. The first of three on this fine Sunday. It is Super Wild Card Weekend, and off we go on EA Sports. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. And he's going to be dropped behind the line. Terrific push defensively. They came out of the locker room ready to go.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Corum. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Ball security a must in these conditions. Fair catch called for and taken without issue. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short. Play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Ready. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Let's go.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Open man, left side. He's got it. He is in. Touchdown, New York. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be taken in at the 2. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Now they'll set up to throw. His pass caught. It's Chizzle and they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3 and out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Not much there. He'll get this down inside the 40. Second down and 8. He'll look to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. McBride is the motion man. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by a Monty Hooker.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Up the middle they go. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. They'll stick with him again. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. First and second down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. This one complete to Bateman. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down. A run out of the gun with Corum, and he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Handoff here, up the middle, and he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Back to throw. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's a run. He slams it in there, and he is in. Blake Corum. Touchdown, Titans. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Titans will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. First and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
And he'll get forward for a couple. The terrific interior performer, Jeffrey Simmons, on the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go, set.
He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Set up.
He'll try to run for it with Hall. And he'll work his way down to the 32-yard line. And that is enough for a first down.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
On first down, they go right back to Hall. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Come on, set.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready,
3rd and long.
Riggs, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. Fairbairn to add the extra point. Through the snowflakes, this one good. And the Jets will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Their own 49-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Throwing right. It's taken in. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Now a give up the middle. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. It's a pickup of 12. First down for Tennessee.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. They'll throw out of the gun. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
McBride is the motion man. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
19 Lions. Tag.
That is Ferguson in motion. Back to the air once more on second down. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Dragon 60. Here we go. Set. Mustang 19. Ready.
And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
79 Broncos. Go.
That's over the middle and intercepted.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one downfield for Okonkwo. And he's in. Chig Okonkwo. Touchdown, Tennessee.
This is kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity, and quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This one will be taken in the end zone, no run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire. So the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Right side, he's got it. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down. They will run it over center with Hall. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down, a pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. They send Edwards in motion. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right. And this call will stand. So second down, and they'll run it. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Get about 6 before he's taken down. They're going to go jet sweep on 3rd down. And he's going to have the first down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. It's intercepted. He tried to take on Sauce, and Gardner took it away. And he is going to score. A pick-6 for the touchdown. The pick-6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum build.
Yeah, and that's the way.
And this one is blocked. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Right back to the air following that pick-6. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Over the middle, he's got Leggett. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Now here's timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. It's intercepted. He tried to take on Sauce, and Gardner took it away. He gets free. Still going. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, New York. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their...
And this one is blocked. So we are at halftime here in the AFC wildcard matchup as we get you down to Florida. Orlando specifically. It's where the coach is. Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you. The snow continuing to fall as we ready ourselves for the second half to follow. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hey, check that, street. Check out.
They'll go again with Hall. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Jets first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down.
Ready?
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
They face second down and 7.
Hurt. 18, Pioneer. 60 Maverick. Ready?
They'll look to throw. The open man is Wilson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go. At the 6-yard line.
McBride is the motion man. They'll run. It's Hall. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Back to throw. He'll tuck it and take off. Hard running, close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
Coming into the game, this is something defensively you have to be aware of. If this quarterback gets a chance and he sees some daylight, he's going to try to take it in on his own. But not in this case. They were quick to react, stop him short. Now brings up 3rd and goal.
Look at this. They go with their tight end on 3rd down. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Noah Gray. Touchdown, New York. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Titans 1st down.
He'll drop to throw. Off he carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Jets have got it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts.